If you've been wanting to learn calligraphy but you don't have any brush pens or you don't want to use any complicated pens, you want to keep it easy, you are in the right place, because in this video I'm going to show you how you can start making beautiful letters using your favorite pen. I'm going to break down everything step by step to make it super easy for you to learn how to do calligraphy using a regular pen. We're also going to go over the lowercase alphabet. I'm going to tell you exactly what you'll probably be missing and the one step most people skip that will make it super easy to get beautiful, consistent letters every time. All right? Grab your favorite pen and paper and let's get started. Modern calligraphy is usually done with a tool that has a flexible tip to achieve thin upstrokes and thick downstrokes. With faux calligraphy, we use a tool with a non-flexible tip, aka your favorite pen, and we imitate the look of calligraphy by manually thickening the downstrokes. I'm gonna keep it super simple to start with the letter A, and you're gonna pay close attention as you're making the letter. Like for example, here your pen go up and now it's going to start to go down, and every time your pen goes down, that's when we're going to add the outlines. So here we went back again, and then for the next part of the letter A, your pen moved down right up to here and then it went up again. So now this is going to help us to add the outline. So right here when the pen went down, that's where we're going to add the outline. Now we went up, and then when we go back down again, that's when we're adding the outline again. To imitate the look of calligraphy, you usually go ahead and fill in the outlines with the same pen. Now for the purpose of this video, I'm gonna go ahead and color it pink, but if you wanna get the calligraphy look, you can go ahead and use the same pen to color it inside. If this is your first time here, hi, I'm Myra with Vial Designs, and I create videos just like this one to help you become more creative. So be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on all the fun. Now back to the tutorial, let me share with you the number one thing that most people missed and the easiest way for you to learn calligraphy and to ensure that you get beautiful letters every time is for you to master the basic calligraphy strokes. The reason for that is because the lowercase letters are going to be formed with these basic calligraphy strokes or some variation of them. I'm going to be using different pens in here so you can see each different stroke. So let's go ahead and go over those. First, we have the entrance stroke. This stroke is going to be the most used and basically the one that you're going to use to connect your letters. Then we have the underturn stroke that you can practice in like this, and then you can also practice in by adding the outlines to the downstroke. So remember, every time your pen goes down. And so in here you have a dot and then an arrow. This is telling you how you should start forming each of the strokes and then how you should finish it. By the way, you can have access to the worksheet that I'm using in the video, which I made it for you by going to the link in the description down below or to my blog at vialdesigns.com/calligraphy with a pen. So far we have first the entrance stroke, next we have the underturn, then we have the overturn, then we have the compound curve, the oval, the ascending stem loop, and the descending stem loop. Now let's go ahead and go over the lowercase alphabet so that I can show you how all the letters are going to be formed with these basic calligraphy strokes. I'm going to be using the same colors, and first we're going to start with the entrance stroke, which is also going to be your connecting stroke, and then the A, we're going to do the oval. I know you might be tempted to skip over the basic calligraphy strokes, and I don't advise you to do it because mastering and getting used to the strokes is going to help you to get consistent, beautiful letters every time. As I mentioned, I'm using the same colors that I used in the basic calligraphy strokes to do every letter of the alphabet. Now there are going to be some rebel letters that we're going to have to modify some of the strokes, and for those I'm going to be using the black pen. Let me know in the comments if you can identify the strokes as I'm making them. Now at the end of the video, I'm also going to be writing some names, and these are from comments that I received on my previous videos. So stay until the end so you can see how you can start doing beautiful calligraphy using a regular pen, and you can start writing names. You can start using calligraphy in your planner, your bullet journal, basically everywhere. There are so many different things that you can do with calligraphy. This is just the beginning. This is to get you started. So I encourage you to give it a try, to start using your pen to start making beautiful letters. Go ahead and grab the free worksheet that I created for you and start practicing. The more you practice, the better that you're gonna get at creating the muscle memory that you need to do these letters on your own. Practice is super important, so don't be discouraged if at the beginning your letters don't look exactly like mine, because I've been practicing calligraphy for over 10 years. So it might be easy in the video, it might be different for you, but don't be discouraged. Like I said, keep practicing and I promise you're gonna see the difference and the improvement in your letters. Another tip that I want to give you when you're practicing calligraphy, make sure you take your time and you go slow. I left this video in real time. Make sure that you're going extra slow, especially at the beginning. The only cuts that I made in this video is when I'm switching the pens, so it wouldn't be like extra long and you wouldn't get bored. But other than that, this is real-time calligraphy. So make sure you take your time, you go slow when you're doing your letters. If you're finding this video helpful, be sure to let me know by commenting with your favorite color emoji. And I will also love to have you inside my Patreon community, where I provide you with calligraphy worksheets, doodling printables, pretty much everything that you need to be creative in a monthly basis. I will put the link in the description down below and I would love to have you there. So here we have the whole alphabet using the basic calligraphy stroke or a slight variation of them. Last but not least, as promised at the beginning, I'm going to be writing the names of some of the comments that I received on previous videos. If you want a chance for me to write your name in some of my upcoming videos, be sure to leave it in the comments. And be sure to check the description for the link so you can have access to the worksheet that I created for you. Now, the reason why I did both names in lowercase is because we only covered lowercase in this video. If you want to see the uppercase video tutorial, make sure you check the next video. I will see you there.